What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? John back here again. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be commentating over me working out. I film myself working out in the morning and then also some later in the afternoon. So we're going to get into that and let's get started. So starting off, we're doing 5 rounds of maybe roughly 100 plus feet of reverse sled pulls, sled pushes, bear hugs, and then plate overhead carry. So the purpose of this is more so just trying to build up some strong ligaments and not try to mitigate any risk of injury that could come up. It wasn't to go heavy, it wasn't to breathe super hard, it's just kind of to move and work on those movements. So starting off with the sled pull, I sped it up a little bit, that way it doesn't take the entire time, so y'all know. And yeah, did 45-pound plates on the reverse sled and then also sled push and then added a 25 on. Not super heavy, but something that just gets the heart rate going and get you sweating a little bit. I'm currently at CrossFit 32034 at Amelia Island training, and so that is, although not my home gym, that's the gym where I consider a lot of my family to be my gym family. That's the reason I say Jesus loves you, I love you at the end. That's something Luke Carter started there. Luke and Aaron are the owners, and so that's something I feel like I like to continue on. Up next, we're moving on to the sled push. The one issue I had with sled push is that you would push it, you would then hit a bump since it's not that flat out there, and then it would stop. So I had that happen a few times. You had to almost turn the sled a little bit once you got to the areas where you knew it was going to stop and try to get one up and then go with the other. So kind of an issue. You can kind of see the undulation on the ground here. And then yeah, so did the sled push. Sled push wasn't that hard at all. But yet again, just trying to work the knees over toes. I'll link that stuff down below. I believe Mark Bell has a great video with him kind of going over a lot of different movements that could help like mitigate injuries, and if you're injured, to help you out. Up next, bear hug. So we only had 100 pounds at CrossFit 32034. So although not that heavy, just something I thought I'd add in there, help out a little bit with the core and lower back, and just add some more into this workout. Coming back, yet again, not that super hard. You will see one thing, I went from a shirt to shirtless. It is hot out there, sweating pretty hard. I will say I am pale and pasty if you cannot tell. Lather up in that sunscreen, y'all. SPF 15, wear that every single day, and you can mitigate your risk of skin cancer by 50%. So that's a high number to be able to take that risk off your body. So last one, plate overhead, 45 pounds. Not something that's super hard, but just something to try to build that shoulder stability, work on these shoulder joints. Coming back, up next, we have probably one of my favorite things. We are doing a dumbbell bench. So with this dumbbell bench, I believe we have 35 pounds here. We did 15 reps on each side while holding the other arm out, right? So holding, pressing, switch, holding, pressing. Yet again, just kind of working on that stability, not going super heavy, and just working towards it. So keep going. Here's that left arm. Yeah, just lean on the bench. Still hot day, fans going in there, so feeling all good. If y'all want to see anything, y'all want to learn anything, let me know. All right, here we go, on to the next part. Next part, we were doing, I would say curls for the girls, but I only have one girl in my life, so we're doing curls for Coral or Corral, either one. Who doesn't love a good curl, right? So I just supersetted this with the bench press. I think we did like 8 on each arm, so 16 in total alternating, and then just switched it over. So moving on to the next part. Make myself big here again for y'all. So going to CrossFit Total Control, the workout was 2 push press, 2 split jerk, building up to a heavy set. So you're doing 7 sets one set every 2 minutes and 30 seconds for 7 sets. And then the workout was 12-9-6 of shoulders overhead at 185, 125 for or 185. I want to say 125 for females. That may have been the RX plus weight. Maybe 95, something along the lines. Guys is 185, and then bar muscle ups, right? So 12-9-6, shoulder overhead, and then bar muscle ups. So let's get into the strength portion. So I think this is like 155 right here. Starting off, it kind of felt pretty heavy. Wrist didn't feel too great. I think that with all the rucking I'm doing, my hips are a little bit sore than what they would be normally. So although like it looked super easy in my head, these first few sets, wasn't feeling super great. So I believe this is 185, 205, something like that. Yeah, again, as I got heavier, it felt a little bit better. Split jerks felt great. It was just more so the limiting factor was that push jerk or push press. So here's final weight at 225. Happy I hit this. So push presses, I feel like were good. Didn't re-dip there, and then split jerks were what they were. Felt pretty easy on the split jerk. So there we go. Split jerks here. One thing I'm thinking about is pushing myself underneath the bar, getting it full extension, and then driving underneath it on these on these split jerks. All right, there we go. So that's all I filmed of the second part of today's workout. And so worked up to 225, tried for 230, and took it out of the rack, and that was a hard pass. And I felt that after 225. I feel like I know my body decently well lifting weights, and I was like, I'm gonna give it a go. But 225 was a solid number for me to hit there. So 12.96 Metcon. My goal going into it was to do all of the shoulder to overhead unbroken. Now my thought process on that was like, hey, I know I've done like 195 for I think it was either 14 or 17 in a row, testing out strength stuff. So I was like, all right, cool. I know I can do the 185, but is it going to gas me for those bar muscle ups? So I did the 12 unbroken. I did the bar muscle ups in sets of 2. One thing I found was that with doing the shoulder overhead unbroken, that once I turned over here, that little press out at the top was causing me issue. Most though that the turning over wasn't the issue. Going on to the set of 9, so set of 12, did all 2s and then bar muscle up, tried to do 2, face around, turn around, hop back up there. Set of 9, I did 5-4 on the shoulder to overhead. Regretted that immediately during the workout. I was like, I should have just held on for those 4 reps. I think I took way too long to get back onto the bar after I dropped it. Then yet again, I think it was like 2s and then 1 single one at the finish for the set of 9. The set of 6, I'm broken on the shoulder overhead. I was like, I'm not dropping this. It's not worth it. And then the bar muscle up was 2-2-1-1. That was kind of one of the ones at the end that I was having the issue pressing out. I believe my time was 8:54. To be honest with you, I think going into it, I thought it was gonna be way quicker, but the bar muscle ups definitely slowed me down. I got done with that first set of 12 and 30 seconds, and then it kind of just went downhill with the bar muscle ups and getting up there. So something to work on, but not something that's so much critical to selection. So that's why I'm not too concerned about that, but definitely having the mental thing to be able to push through it, saying, hey, I know I can do this. Let's rip it all out, right? Let's try to do all of them unbroken. And if I fail, I fail, but hey, let's hold on, see how long we can hold on for. So that's today's video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. As we always say, Jesus loves you, I love you. Please have a great day. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if y'all want to see anything. If y'all want to learn about anything or my equipment or whatever else, just let me know. And we'll see you all on the next one tomorrow. Thank you.